What's up, everybody? My name is Paul. This is the Basketball Show. We have this morning a little bit more, I would say, fabricated LeBron James drama. As I'm scouring the internet looking for what's going on and things like that, I come up on an article from the Athlon Sports website, and they are quoting Jovan Buha, who is a contributor to The Athletic and is considered an insider for the Lakers. And it says here on this website specifically, in a Q&A published on June 9th, The Athletic's Jovan Buha suggested that Doncic would be the only player the Lakers would give a hard no on trading. If the right deal is there, no one is untouchable other than Doncic, Buha said. That means James could hit the trade block if it meant helping build a title contender around Doncic. Now, Dean Simon of the Sporting News responded to Buha's report, noting that it would be unlikely for the Lakers to deal James, but not impossible, as the Doncic trade demonstrated. Simon suggested it would take a massive trade proposal involving at least one other established NBA superstar. And then it gives an example. If the Denver Nuggets came calling about a potential Nikola Jokic swap, you'd better believe the Lakers general manager Pelinka likely wouldn't think twice about shaking hands on that transaction. If the Milwaukee Bucks were dead set on allowing Giannis Antetokounmpo to play under the bright lights of Los Angeles, little to no thought would go into the logistics of this trade. This is my response to this. It's just meant to create drama. That's it. LeBron James is not going anywhere from the Los Angeles Lakers, and this is why. First, his son is on the Lakers. He's not leaving the Los Angeles Lakers. He will pick up the option on his contract for the 25-26 season. It's rumored that he's going to do so. He's not going to leave $52 million on, and take less for the Lakers to build a much better team. He would have to take a lot less. That's one thing. That's not LeBron James. Second thing is, not many people seem to know this, but LeBron James has a no trade clause, so he can veto any trade that he would be a part of. If he doesn't want to go to a destination, he can veto that trade and he's not going anywhere. With Bronny being on the Lakers, with his family living in Los Angeles, with his age being now a little bit over 40, he's not going to Milwaukee, he's not going to Denver. And second of all, if you think about the Milwaukee Bucks and if you think about the Denver Nuggets, the two examples given here by Dean Simon of the Sporting News, who the hell in their right mind would trade Nikola Jokic, a young superstar still coming up, for a over 40-year-old LeBron James that creates drama and brings a circus with him? Who the heck in their right mind would trade Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is the future of the Milwaukee Bucks if he stays there, for an over 40-year-old LeBron James, who we saw already last season is not able to be the number one option and carry a team through the playoffs to the NBA Finals anymore? It's just not possible anymore. He's still in great shape. He's still playing good. He is, watching his spots. So he takes off some possessions, then he gives his all on some possessions and things like that. But he is not going anywhere. He's staying with LA. He doesn't want his son to move out anywhere else. And his best option for not this season coming up, but the next season, which I think he will also sign a contract for, his best option is in LA already, because they worked with him once, to draft and sign his other son, Bryce. So LeBron James could play on the same court with two of his sons, Bronny and Bryce, at the same time. Bryce, as we know, I think he's going to Arizona for 1 year of college now. I don't like I said, I don't think LeBron James is going anywhere. The Lakers might want to make a trade with anyone, for anyone. It does not matter if LeBron James has that no trade clause in his contract, and he can pretty much veto any possible trade that the Lakers might want to do. If the Lakers were thinking of possibly coming to a situation where they were going to potentially try to trade LeBron James, they wouldn't have given him a contract with a no trade clause in it a year ago. It would just not happen. So they're not trading him. They gave him Luka. They're probably, their biggest possible moves are going to be, they're probably going to try to improve at the center position. There's some talk of possibly going after Gobert from Minnesota, but I don't see that happening. If they could get somebody like that to anchor down the middle for them, because they got really exposed by players just driving to the basket and doing whatever they can. They have no real center right now. The Lakers have no real center. If they could get somebody like Gobert, any serviceable center, doesn't have to be a star, but it has to be a guy that's tall and a really good defender and rebounder, not even so much of a scorer. I mean, listen, I'll tell you this, if the Lakers would be able to get a guy like the Knicks' Mitchell Robinson, I think that would help them already a lot. Mitchell Robinson is a great defender and an awesome rebounder on the offensive and the defensive end. The only minus he has is he's a liability on the offensive end. But the thing is, if he would work on his free throws, he's not that liability anymore. They don't play offense on him or for him. The only thing he would have to avoid is getting fouled, and avoid the hack a Robinson like they used to hack a Shaq, because that's what the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics exploited against the Knicks in the last playoffs. So the Lakers just need a decent center, which they're going to go after. They're not going to get another superstar on that team. There is no way for them to do that. They don't have enough pieces to be able to trade. So they can improve this roster slightly. But this team is not going to improve by leaps and bounds to the point where they're going to be the #1 contender in the West to come out of the West and enter the NBA Finals and possibly win the title. Luka Doncic is probably going to come back in a little bit of a better shape. There's a video I'm going to be making on him and his photos and stuff like that, which I think it is a manipulation in itself, and I'm going to provide proof for you guys. But LeBron James is not going anywhere. I think it's all just, BS story to draw up drama, to put LeBron James' name in the media, especially before he agreed to take his option for the 25-26 season. Not many people seem to know that he has a no trade clause, and in this article that I'm reading here, there is no mention of it. Nobody mentions it. So this story is specifically made for people to read it and kind of get riled up by it, like, oh my gosh, are the Lakers gonna move LeBron? Is LeBron gonna take the option? Is this gonna happen? Are we gonna get this guy or that guy? It's just creating rumors and a little bit of talk around the Lakers, that's all. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm gonna try to show you a screenshot of that article and maybe post a link to it in the description so you could take a peek at it yourself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.